Hello, my dear students. I am Malik Farooq, लेक्चर zoology बॉयज हायर सेकेंडरी बड़ीपुरा। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है क्लास 12th के लिए वो है एवोल्यूशन। हम एवोल्यूशन पढ़ रहे हैं। तो एवोल्यूशन में हमने बहुत सारी थ्योरीज पढ़ी अब तक, लेकिन आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है ओब्रायन हल्दानी थ्योरी ऑफ केमिकल एवोल्यूशन। This is also called theory of protobiogenesis. It was proposed by Russian scientist Alexander Ivanovich O'Brien in 1924 and British turned Indian scientist J.B.S. Haldane in 1928. इन दोनों ने इस थ्योरी पर मुश्तरका तौर काम किया है, इकट्ठे शुमात काम करमस। O'Brien expounded his theory of in his book The Origin of Life on Earth. Origin of Life 1924, 1938, 1957. Prior to him, Darwin in 1871 had expressed similar view about the origin of life in a letter to a botanist Hooker. Some worm titled pond with ammonia and phosphoric salts. O'Brien Haldane theory of chemical evolution of life or theory of protobiogenesis believes that the conditions of Earth, reducing environment, high energy radiations, high temperature, volcanic storms, were conducive to the formation of early life. The two hypothetical proposed of O'Brien Haldane theory, chemical evolution from inorganic to organic molecules, first life formed by the assembly and interaction of organic molecules. This theory is also called primary abiogenesis. It occurred only once, abiogenesis first, but biogenesis ever since. O'Brien in 1938. The various steps involved in the origin of life as follows. O'Brien ने कुछ बातें बोली, इसमें कुछ व्यूज़ दिए, कुछ कंसेप्ट दिए। फॉर एग्जांपल एक पॉइंट उसने दिया इसमें, ओब्रेन और जेबीएस हल्दानी ने जो दो साइंसदान थे इस पे काम कर रहे थे इकट्ठे, तो उन्होंने कुछ इसमें कंसेप्ट दिए। फॉर एग्जांपल पहला जो इसमें पहला पॉइंट है वो है अर्ली अर्थ। अर्थ originated about 4.5 to 5.0 billion years ago from the Yelem or cosmic cloud of dust and gases having radioactive elements. यानी गोडिश कथ हस वो कि युस हसा सन यह जमीन यह उब्रियाय आज ब्रोट 4.5 to 5 billion years लछ बद वरी ब्रोट कम नश उब्रियाय यह आई वजूदस मज अकि लंग अबर लंग मज यथ मज गैस यथ मज डस्ट गर्द तो यथ मज कह रेडियो एक्टिव एलिमेंट्स। द टेम्परेचर वाज 4000 to 8000 degree centigrade. यमो कैलकुलेट कोर्मुत यमो वन कत मज यह कथ कि तम सात दर्जा हरारत 4000 to 8000 degree centigrade. Every element was in an atomic state. फी कह एलिमेंट अकिस एटॉमिक स्टेट्स मज. Condensation and cooling commenced, resulting in the development of core of heavy metals, for example iron, nickel, mantle of moderately heavy elements, for example silicon, aluminum, and surface of lighter elements, for example sulfur, sodium, potassium, phosphorus, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. Volcanoes were abundant and continued to emit materials from inside over the surface. यानी यह कंसेप्ट कि यम हसा चीज रेडियो एक्टिव एलिमेंट्स टेम्परेचर हाई तम हसा कर कह नई चीज़ पत मतलब वॉल्केन्स गई हसा काफ़ी तादाद मज तो बे हसा नम एलिमेंट्स तम सात अत मज तो हसा रेडियो एक्टिव हसा कर यमो कोर पान टकराव नई चीज़ आई वजूद मज। अम पे हसा आव गोडुक चीज वजूद दैट वाज अर्ली एटमॉस्फेयर. Even when the surface of Earth was semi-molten, it got enveloped by an atmosphere of lighter elements that still exist in the atomic stage. For example, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. Some of these had tendency to escape into space as the force of gravity was not high. Early Earth had therefore only two components, lithosphere and atmosphere. Heterosphere did not develop till the temperature came down to the less than 100 degree centigrade. Yani पता सा कोई हवा कोई कोई चूँकि even when surface of earth was semi-molten ये लासे ज़मीन पे तास semi-molten मतलब नरम was it got enveloped by the atmosphere of lighter elements that still exist in the atomic stage. For example, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. Some of these had tendency to escape into space as the force of gravity was not high. Early Earth had therefore only two components, lithosphere and atmosphere. One more point was there, early molecules. Early molecules, elements present on the surface of Earth as well as on the early atmosphere combined to produce simple and compound molecules. Metals combined to form metal nitrides and metal carbides, while atmospheric elements produced molecules of hydrogen, nitrogen, water, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, ammonia, methane, etc. Free oxygen was absent. The atmosphere produced around the early was not early no the early hot earth due to reaction of free atoms is called a primary atmosphere. It was reducing in nature due to absence of oxygen. It is also evident that presence of reduced metals, for example iron in early rocks, while the recent rocks possess oxidized forms of metals. So this was some points. These were some points for the ओपरेन एंड हल्दानी थ्योरी. इसके बाद इसमें कुछ और पॉइंट्स हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सिंपल ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स. फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सिंपल ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स इसमें ये पॉइंट उन्होंने लिखा है कि अकॉर्डिंग टू ओपरेन एंड हल्दानी इन 1929 देयर वाज spontaneous generation of early organic molecules. It occurred when atmosphere was reducing and devoid of ozone shield. Surface temperature of the earth was more than 60 degrees centigrade. Ultraviolet radiations, cosmic rays, lightning and heat made the atmospheric components to react amongst themselves and produced organic compounds like sugars, fats, etc., glycerol, amino acids, pyrimids. There was a little degradation of these organic compounds due to absence of enzymes and free oxygen. As a result, dilute hot soup or both broth came into existence. For example, इसने एक reaction भी यहाँ पे दी है. Methane CH4 plus carbon dioxide plus water gives sugars plus fatty acids plus glycerol. आपके स्क्रीन पे डायग्राम है. This is sun, ultraviolet rays, this lightning, फिर यहाँ से ammonia, hydrogen, methane, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, water, then pyrimidines, purines, amino acids, cholesterol, fatty acids, sugars, polysaccharides, fats, proteins, nucleic acids. These were some elements which came into existence after one by one. पहले तो अर्थ आ गई, उसके बाद early atmosphere, then early molecules, then formation of simple organic compounds. Rest we will deal in the next lecture. This is actually theoretical portion of our syllabus. In the next topic we will deal with the Miller's experiment, which is very important in this topic, Miller's experiment. Thank you for watching.